Welcome, dear viewers, to Poetry Blows Your Blues Away. Friends, today's video is about an out-of-the-box poem on killing a tree by Gieve Patel. It appears to be giving us a perfect recipe for killing a tree. The very title is startling. On killing a tree, it jolts us into thinking the verb kill doesn't collocate with a tree. We have heard of killing an animal, killing a human, but not a tree. Thus, the poem is thought-provoking. Here goes the first the first verse paragraph of the prose poem On Killing a Tree by Gieve Patel. It takes much time to kill a tree. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a single jab of a knife will do it. It has grown, slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon the crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. That's the first paragraph, first stanza, so to say. Killing a tree is a time-taking process, says Gieve Patel. Not a simple jab of a knife will do it. Not a simple jab of a knife will do it. Killing a man can happen in a jiffy, but not killing a tree. As Hamlet in his world-famous soliloquy says, when he could his quietus make with a bare bodkin, a bare bodkin means a dagger with a thin blade. It is enough to kill a man when he could bring peace to himself with a mere knife, questions Hamlet. The tree has grown for years, feeding upon the four elements, consuming the earth. It rises out of the earth, feeds upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air and water. All the Panchabhutas, the five elements are involved. It sprouts leaves out of its discolored bark. Thus, a tree takes time, quite some time, to evolve into a full-grown entity. At least 2 to 5 years to 10 years sometimes. What Gieve Patel means to say is, killing a tree doesn't happen without a plan or a plot, just by chance. It needs a lot of effort. It presupposes a plan. It is a cold-blooded and premeditated murder. It's as heinous and cruel as murdering a person. This is the implied meaning. Now, we come to the second verse paragraph. So, hack and chop. So, hack and chop. But this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. So in the previous stanza, in the first stanza, Mr. Patel has explained clearly why a simple jab of a knife will not kill a tree. Here he instructs us to hack and chop. Hack means cut roughly by striking heavy blows repeatedly. Chop means to cut with an axe into pieces. So knife is not enough. You have to bring in an axe. So an axe is needed. So knife is not at all enough. So we have to resort to hacking and chopping. But hacking and chopping alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. Pain not only on the part of the tree, It's a painstaking effort on the part of the cutter too, for the woodcutter too. The tree withstands so much of pain. Here, Gieve Patel talks about the resilience of a tree, the bleeding bark. Look at the adjective bleeding. Will heal. It will heal itself. From close the ground will arise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, small boughs, mini branches. So pretty is the picture he paints. If we are inattentive, neglectful, negligent to notice them, which if unchecked, within no time it will expand again to its former size. We see this phenomenon everywhere around us, very often around us in our colonies, on the roadside, don't we? We are taken by surprise at the tree's growth, its resilience. Such is the healing capacity of a tree. Now, the third stanza starts with a powerful interjection. No, no, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely, out from the earth cave, and the strength of the sea exposed. The source, white and wet, the most sensitive, hidden for years inside the earth. So, a simple jab of a knife will not do it. Hacking and chopping with an axe too are not enough. So, what more steps do we need are to be taken to kill it, to destroy it completely? Pull the root out of the anchoring earth, supporting earth. The earth holds it tightly, securely. So pull it out, uproot it, root it out. Remove it from the cave of the earth where it is hiding, as the kings did in olden days to destroy their enemies, chasing them, driving them out from where they are hiding. They take refuge. After the remaining trunk and the roots are taken out of the earth, the hollow appears like a cave. Then expose the roots to the sun so that the white and wet strength inside the roots, the sap, is dried, withered, and destroyed. It is the most sensitive, that sap is the most sensitive part of the tree, having hidden for years inside the earth. Now comes the last punch in the fourth stanza. Then the matter of scorching and choking in the sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. Then you scorch it, choke it, exposing it to the sun and the air. It becomes brown, hard, it loses shape, twists and withers, and then it is done. Then it's over. Then it's killed. It is such a Herculean task. Frankly speaking, it is a teamwork. A team of hard and able-bodied laborers is to be employed. Not an easy task. The author's casual and conversational tone, which he employs purposely, conveys the message effectively. The irony device brings home the lesson efficiently. He says one thing and conveys the opposite. See, how you say is poetry, not what you say. More than the matter, the manner matters. In the guise of describing the process of killing a tree, Mr. Patel is advising us to save trees. It's stupid of you, humans, to destroy trees, taking pains to do so. Instead, you should be selfish enough to grow trees and save them. In the Vedas, it is said, Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Having been protected, righteousness protects us in turn. Based on it, is coined the slogan Uruksho Rakshati Rakshitaha. Having been protected, the tree protects us. So, in this context, I am reminded of the forest man of Telangana, Dusarla Satyanarayana, growing a forest in his 70 acres of ancestral property in Khammam district. For the past 64 years, he has been doing it. We have also heard of Jadav Payeng, another forest man from North India who has planted 4 crore trees in 450 hectares for the past 30 years, attracting 80% of migratory birds. When single men can achieve so much, why can't all of us contribute to it, putting in our collective effort? Because clean and green earth is the best property we can bestow upon the future generations, isn't it? That's all for now. See you soon with yet another amazing poem. Till then, happy poetry reading.